And last but not least, we have Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner, who converted to Islam, and now she's on social media talking about how she does not know how she's going to live or feed her kid, and
Oh.
she's not getting very much sympathy from the internet as she as she speaks in this manner. Um, so we'll go ahead and close things out by lending our 2 cents to Brittany Renner's current plight. Um, Brittany Renner, certainly a friend of the channel, not necessarily in a flattering light, but we've covered her enough on this channel that she qualifies as a friend of it. This says Brittany Renner receives zero sympathy after claiming she's broke and can't support her son. Brittany Renner is someone who has always been a bit controversial overall. She is known for being an Instagram model of sorts. Moreover, there were a few years in which she tried to be some sort of provocateur when she gave birth to her child with PJ Washington and subsequently dumped the NBA star. There were all kinds of questions about whether or not Washington was groomed. Renner subsequently flipped this into a grift where she gave speeches to athletes about how some women operate. Recently, she stunned her followers and fans by converting to Islam. Now she dresses modestly, all while wearing traditional Muslim clothing. It is a far cry from what she was doing before, and some fans have remained quite skeptical about all of it. Well, in her latest social media post, Renner came out and made the claim that she has gone broke. Yes, that is correct. Renner cannot support her child, and now she is wondering if she will be able to find a place to live. So let's hear Brittany Renner, uh, you know, inform us on her current lot in life.
First of all, Allahu Akbar.
Oh man.
Gone through a lot of changes internally. And as a result, my outer world has completely crumbled. Sorry.
Oh, it's funny.
Woo! Wow. Leaving me incredibly uncertain in just about every area in my life. I have no idea where I'm going to live or how I'm going to provide for my son. But Allah has moved mountains for me, and I trust that this will be no different. I feel like Alice when she ate the cookie and her feet went through the windows and she's crammed in the house like that. I've outgrown where I am. The facade is fading, alhamdulillah. And I'm at a place where I don't want anything that doesn't have my name on it. Take it away. It serves no purpose here.
I think there might be a little more. Let's see.
I don't want a penny more than I'm meant to have because I can do a lot with a little. The facade is fading. And when the facade fades and all the BS is cleared out, it makes room for what has always been for you. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Um, in her post, she claims that she can make a lot with a little. Furthermore, blah, blah. Okay, so this is the part that I did want to read real quick. In the comments section of Baller Alert, fans noticed a few things. Firstly, she is sitting in a Mercedes AMG while saying all of this. This is a luxury vehicle that could be sold for cash. Moreover, others simply urged her to get a job, noting that regular people have to work for their money. Needless to say, Renner's past has some fans feeling a sense of apathy towards her situation. Um, the floor is yours, sir.
Hey, that's my takeaway, bro. Go get a job. Be like the rest of us. Be a productive member in society. But for her to be out here just saying, "Hey, I ain't got nothing," um, it's just me out here. My thing is that I really feel like the influencer realm is drying up. I feel like that industry as a whole has been exposed, and you know, to be an influencer, you can make money, but it's not enough to live this lifestyle she's trying to live. So if you're trying to live a life like that, you need to go do something really productive. Now that she's made this complete grift change to Islam, I don't know what field she can actually get into. I think she would have been great in the as an actress, the eye candy woman that's just there for whatever. And we'll see her in the trailer. We'll go, Brittany Renner, really? But that's not going to stop people from watching it. It would actually encourage people to go watch it. And well, she can't act. Nobody nowadays can act. So she could have grifted her way as an actress. So just go get a job. Go do something productive. But just sitting in your room all day trying on clothes and charging these companies for you to wear these clothes, trying to sell your body to high-end professional people who actually have money, it gets old. And you're getting old yourself, Miss Renner. So, it's time for you to just bite the bullet and do something else. So, yeah, man, I don't feel sorry for her at all. She's still going on with the Islamic grift. Her Akbar sounds so blasphemous. I'm not even in that realm. It just sounds wrong. So she just need to do something, man. She is a mess as usual. But I'm part of the crowd that feels apathetic towards this. But what are your thoughts on Miss Renner crying, saying basically, or laughing, basically saying she needs help getting money, raising her baby?
Yeah, I don't have any sympathy for her either. And the reason why this comes off as a grift is because she can't seem to get out of her own way. I guess she spent so many years. I guess she spent so many years earning a livelihood via being a social media personality that now that she has pivoted to a new lifestyle, which dictates that it's harder for you to earn a livelihood doing that,
Right.
it's like she can't get out of her system. So she's still trying to be this social media personality, despite the fact that she's on this new path in life. And that's what's grifty about it. Because, the thing, I think we talked about this before briefly. And my take on the whole thing was despite my misgivings with her, and there are many, I'd have more respect for her and what she's doing if she just did it, without trying to make a spectacle of it.
Right.
But she just has to hop on Instagram and post about it.
Yeah.
And like, there's been celebrities in the past, right? I remember that. What was the name of that TV show? With the goofy white boy. It was years ago. It's an old show.
Jackass?
Malcolm in the Middle. Remember that show, Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah,
The dude, the kid who played the main character, he quit acting. And he just quit acting and he went on to do other things. But the thing is, he didn't make a spectacle of it because he wasn't trying to draw attention for himself. He quit acting and started doing other stuff. If he happened to get stopped on the street by some paparazzo or get asked a question, maybe he'll do a little impromptu interview. But for the most part, he just changed his life around and started doing something different. He kind of did it anonymously. There's other, some of these celebrities, I even looked up some people who like stopped doing what they were doing when they were famous. There was this the girl who played the little. Remember that movie Matilda? The little chick who played the girl Matilda. She just quit acting and started like writing books or something. She was like, I don't want to do acting anymore. Like, I don't like the industry. So she just quit and started writing books or something like this. But there was no spectacle made of it. She just did it. The thing with her that makes it feel inauthentic and grifty is despite the fact that she's made this turn for herself, she nevertheless still has to be an influencer.
Right.
and my thing is like, look, no one's checking for you. Like, listen, if you're about this life for real, then walk by faith and not by sight. You don't need to be posting about it constantly, talking about how your life is different because of X, Y, and Z. Fade off into the sunset, change your life around, as you said, figure out a way to be a productive member of society, contribute in some kind of way. Because clearly doing this does not align with you being able to be a sex worker anymore. So do something else productive. And people will have respect for you because you just went and did it without feeling the need to make a spectacle of it. That's the part that makes it look grifty to me.
Yep.
And that's why I can't get down with it. Why even make these videos? Like if she's really about this life, I should be able to go to her Instagram and see that she hasn't posted in 6 months
Mhm.
because she's living a new life. And the thing about it is, if you really are about that new life and it really is something deep down in the recesses of your soul, you won't feel the need to post. You won't care anymore.
Agreed.
The fact that she still cares to do these things shows me that she's still about that influencer life. And she's trying to toe this weird line between still doing it, but being this new version of herself. No one's buying that, myself included. It's a joke.
Yeah.
But that is the accepted narcissism that we have running rampant out here in these streets. Where it's like, even if I change my life according to myself for the better, I still have to feed and fuel my narcissistic tendencies because narcissism has become an acceptable form of behavior.
Hmm.
And is anyone gonna check her on this? I don't know. If someone did try to check her on it, she probably wouldn't care. She's one of those people who doesn't understand the notion of constructive criticism. She thinks that if you have anything critical to say about her, you just don't get her or you're hating or
Hmm.
both. So it's not like she'd listen anyway. But the fact of the matter is, listen, you're nothing special. She's not special. And I get it. Oh, if y'all talking about her on the channel, y'all are giving her attention, so she must be special. Wrong. What we do on this channel is we use stories like this to talk about the grander societal implications. It is not particularly about Brittany Renner herself, okay? Because she is not important and she is not special. There have been celebrities before her who have quit being celebrities and have moved on to something different, and they didn't feel the need to make a spectacle of it because they were not narcissists. And this society needs less narcissists in it. And that's the bigger point of this discussion. Like, we need to understand the importance of lessening our narcissistic tendencies because you cannot chart a course for your life where you want to pivot and do something different and more enlightened, but still feel the need to be a spectacle of yourself. Those two things contradict, those are two notions that contradict one another. Will people get that? Probably not. Much less herself, of course. But that's the bigger takeaway from this entire thing. This does not need to be something that is propagated as this thing that we all need to take an example out of because she shouldn't even be posting about it in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, dude. And the thing is with her is that you know, the griftiness. So my angle with all of this stuff is basically just identifying grifters. I'm telling you right now. This hijab situation, it's not going to be there next year. This is going to be something else because every year it's something else. And I think at this point people have realized that she's just a person that's just not wrapped too tight, and she's just unraveling before everybody's eyes. So these moments where she's having these little situations, yeah, she's not a stable person. And so yeah, man. So this is just another attempt of her to garner sympathy, to fundraise. But times are rough right now. Times are really tough. And people don't have money to trick off like they used to. And so I think this was I think this was a bad decision. Like when we spoke about this before, when she did the religion thing, I was like, hey, look, there's other religions to get into that would be more understanding of your lifestyle choices or your shortcomings. But she picked the most extreme one that you cannot backslide with this. And so I don't know how long she's going to be able to be broke. And if she's broke because of this lifestyle choice, I don't know how long she's gonna stay with this religion. So next year, when she decides to be Buddhist, because she's trying to find herself. Don't judge me, y'all. Yeah, don't worry, Brittany. We're not. We're not. Let me listen to our judge you for this. We've already judged you, and you're doing exactly what we judged you for. And it's to be this person on the internet, trolling and grifting. So yeah, man, this madness. I'm glad nobody's falling for it. I'm glad people are giving her the backlash she deserves, or the non-sympathy, because you know, she plays people, and you shouldn't feel sorry for people who's trying to play you. So we'll see what happens. Most likely she's gonna do something else later. So we'll see what happens. But this woman is actually a case study for life. And there's smaller Brittany Renners going on in your everyday life. They're not influencers, they're not whatevers, but they're doing what she does. And so to watch her do her thing, be the thought leader in other women who behave like this, to watch her movements, it is quite interesting. Very interesting case study of this woman. But yeah, don't feel sorry for her here. I actually got a good laugh. And honestly, if I was Muslim, I would be offended by this woman.
Yeah.
I really would. But
Yeah.
hey, best of luck to the kid, man. He's got it rough, man. So PJ, pick that little boy up, man. This woman's not stable and apparently broke. So go pick that little boy up, man.
Yeah. Maybe she should have saved a couple of the checks and care packages she got from those 35 bodies, allegedly.
Only 35, dog.
Yeah. You allegedly, based on what she wrote in the book, in her little book there. Yeah, I'm not buying any of this nonsense. Uh, I believe in redemption stories and second chances, but not when you grift your way through it.
Exactly.
Um, if she was doing this anonymously or more humbly, not still trying to curry favor from her, many Instagram followers, I'd feel differently. But more often than not, a tiger does not change its stripes. So that is going to kill it for tonight's stream. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, great topics, great discussion points tonight. JV Wins, Dogon SS. Check me out on Instagram at JV Wins, JVWINS. Check out Conscious Approach on Instagram at Con Approach, CONAPPROACH. And check us out wherever you get your podcast, man, because we are up and in effect. We certainly appreciate the support. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the commentary in this or any other video as we continue to rock and roll. And until next time, man, as I like to say, please think for yourself. Be an independent thinker. Don't be a group thinker. Stand on principle. And Tua, think long and hard, man. Think wisely. Don't jump back out there on that field, bro. Otherwise, go Dolphins. I'm still gonna say go Seminoles, even though it's I'm still gonna say it, even though we 0-3, man. It's looking real bad. It's looking 0-3. I'm having flashbacks of EJ Manuel. And,
oh Lord.
yeah, I'm having EJ Manuel and Drew Weatherford, Greg Carr flashbacks. But go Seminoles nevertheless, man. We'll catch y'all on the flip side. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you very much.
Yeah. And the name is Dogon SS. And it's Dogon, not doggone, doggone it. And you can find me on Instagram at Dogon_SS and on YouTube, TikTok, DraftKings, what's that? FanDuel, all right, Underdogs. All right, you can find me everywhere. All right, any social media platform, most likely I'm there, Dogon_SS. Like, subscribe, follow, you know the deal. All right, and as I say on every pod, guys, don't be too hot, don't be too low. Keep it calm, keep it chill, keep it real, and don't let anybody get you off your pivot. So until the next time, everybody, my peoples, we'll catch y'all on the flip side. Okay.
We gonna win the next. We gonna win the rest of the games. The rest of the season.
Okay.
We going undefeated the rest of the year, man.
Yeah, right, dude. Y'all be lucky if y'all win 3 games this year, boy. Hey, go Curry. Hey, y'all need to bench DJ U, bro. Just bench DJ.
I hate that guy. Yeah.
Cam Ward Heisman, baby.